got a message for y'all. I don't know if y'all felt it last night, but I got confirmation twice. Last night, it was something in the sky. I don't know how many of y'all seen it, but other people saw it. I seen it. I was doing security last night, right? We over by the river. Yo, I look up. You know, I'm on patrols. I'm walking back and forth. I'm not intoxicated, drunk, nothing. I'm just regular. But I just kept feeling this pulsating, throbbing feeling in my head. It was like, I know that it's been like a lot of solar flares and solar activity lately. And that they send them, it seems like these EMF waves, it's like these coronal mass ejections, like they be like sending wavelengths. Y'all can't see them unless you got your spiritual eyes really open. I can see them. I actually seen it last night, like right before the temperature dropped. That drone was so chilly and dropped last night. Hold on. I noticed whenever it's a pattern and the temperature drop like that and it's scorching hot during the day, that means there's something going on in the sky or the clouds and in nature. I was doing a security patrol. So I look up at the river. The river trail, it sits up like on a hill. So we like down below the hill. So I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? I seen something, eyes glowing. It looked like a regular man, but I'm like, how did I see that from at least had to be like a little over 100 yards away. You know, a little more than a football field from the building where I was at. We was having an event out back. And I'm looking over at the river, so I'm just walking back and forth. So I'm looking up, I see the river walk, I can see people walking. I'm seeing them all night, but you know me, I be on security patrols. I be looking up everywhere like I'm looking for a sniper or something. But so this time I look up, I'm like, I'm standing there, but I just felt something watching me. I look up, I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm trying to move closer to that back area. I'm trying to see what the hell is this? Like, if something gonna come and get us or get me, I'm gonna go face it head on. So like, I'm going to it. Let's go. So, but I'm like, the glowing eyes. It wasn't no phone or nothing. I seen both eyes fucking glowing. And then I got over there. I guess the thing, whatever it was, I'm not gonna say a person, but whatever it was, it seen me coming. So I still was able, when I got there, it ain't like it disappeared. It just walked away. It stopped looking my direction. But it was another guy out back. I was like, you see that shit? And he was like, no, I seen it. I was like, yeah. I said, you gotta watch your motherfuckers. I'm just having a little conversation. I'm like, you gotta watch shit. Because look like you never know what motherfuckers be doing, trying to sabotage shit or whatever. So, but I know that shit wasn't no normal person or whatever the hell it was. He knew it wasn't normal. I was like, I seen the eyes glowing. That's the first thing I said to him. He's like, I saw it too. It's just me and him though. It's like, I seen it from all the way by the other end of the building. He's behind the building. I'm like, all right, that was one thing. So the second time, later that night, as the temperature was dropping, it was getting real cold. You know, because we stay open like 2 in the morning or whatever. Yo, I look up. You know, I'm just inhale, exhale, breathing. Looking at my breathing methods. Why did I see wavelengths? I mean, y'all ever seen like a signal frequency or wavelength, how it looks in the airway, like a wave in the water, but it was like pulsating in the air. It was going, and it was coming down, and the circle was from the sky. It was coming down, and then I'm just like, I'm just looking, I'm just quiet. I'm like, all right. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. You know how you get a dizzy spell and you just start seeing like particles in the air, or you see, I'm like, maybe, let me tone down, breathe. I look up again. I'm adjusting my eyes properly and I start looking clear. You know, you could adjust your body to where, in your eyes, to where as though like you can see clear now, you know, like even if you have a little cloudy judgment. So now I'm looking straight, clear, calm, you know, controlling the nerves in my head. I seen it again. I'm like, oh, I see it so clear. I'm looking regular and I'm seeing it. And I'm like, yeah. So tonight, I keep feeling this the last couple of days, I've been feeling this pulsating feeling in my head. I understand where the pineal gland is. I understand. So now I figured out how to do a breathing technique to where as though, and eventually I can adjust my eyes. I can feel the pulsating, or I can close my eyes. I'll stare at the sun first, close my eyes, and then I'll see all the light rays and squiggly lines in my head and the charged particles. And I can, where I'm feeling the throbbing at, I can feel it's literally energy being pulled in from outside of you. So I'm just sitting there thinking, I've been having these blackouts at night, and it's like I know I'm in a dream world, but I'm not. So I'm in all these different places. I can't even remember half the places I'm at. That's the one thing. People like me, we don't get to remember our dreams like that because we're doing things. I know I'm not ever. I took a nap yesterday. I know I wasn't here during the nap. I mean, I was so gone rock, but I was conscious. I could feel every part of my body. I could hear the veins in my neck throbbing. I could feel my heart pumping. I could feel the blood going through my body as I was sleeping. It's like I surrendered, like my body, like. But that's what the message came to me today. It says surrender. I'm like, what the hell does it mean, surrender? This sun, Helios, Ra, is Ra, El, Son of Righteousness, whatever you want to call it. Red Kachina. Some people call it Blue Kachina. Nibiru, Nemesis. There is a double here. It's a double. And this kind of helps with the manifestations. A lot of people are dying right now or just getting wiped off the face of the earth because it tells you a metaphor in the passage in the book of Revelations. It says the wicked will be swept off the land, or to say that, you know how I say many called, few are chosen, elected will get marked and sealed, told the angels don't harm the earth or the sea until these ones get this mark on their forehead. Again, it's talking about your pineal gland. Whew, let me keep going. Yeah, it's a light code. It's coming in your head because you basically being activated. You're coming from a dead state. You're activating into, you're getting heightened senses of awareness. You're being able to see things. So it's going to feel like you're sick at first. It's going to feel like, dang, wow, I feel like this. I feel good, then I don't feel good. I feel that. But this is the shift. This is how the shift works. It's like anytime you get sick with something, your immune system has to adjust to it. Well, let's look at your body as your immune system. It's like we're doing away with our lower nature. A lot of us are fighting it right now. So we're not surrendering. So this heat waves, sun is making us sicker. Like people passing out, fainting, people just dying because the old self, the old nature, or it's not aligned with the planet. It's out of wax. It's not in equilibrium or balance anymore. So all that energy, like some people still think that they can step into this new, wave of energy with the same negative frequencies, chemistry. You'll get done. Your ass is gonna die. You're gonna die. I'm telling you, you're gonna die. You're gonna shut down. Your nerve system is gonna freak out and tweak out so much. You're gonna be so pissed and mad, angry with life. Your body is not even gonna be able to heal and accept the electrical charges that nature's producing right now, and it's gonna kill you. You're just gonna die. People are gonna blame it on something else. They're gonna say, something you ate, you sick, or whatever it is, or it's a new virus in the air. They're gonna be saying a whole bunch of shit right now. But this is the age of death. I mean, physical death and physical rebirth. It's really happening right now. So this is a gift and a curse. This sun right now, you have to surrender. And that's not saying you worshiping the sun. The sun is a part of your nature. Every planet or, light, some people don't even consider them solid planets, but all these things outside of us are within us. They call the chakras. So the sun up above is connected to your solar plex chakra. That's why you always will see Jesus with this candle or this light and fire in those pictures that they painted. You always see the sun, or you'll see this halo over it. It's talking about the actual real sun. It's been right in your face. But we have to. This is really coming reborn. Not that getting dipped in that water shit. Yo, reborn is being relearned. You know, like you gotta wash away the old stuff. You can use it as a metaphor. You actually, you think dipping yourself in the water is gonna do it, then maybe it will. As long as you believe it, you know. So I'm not laughing at anything. I got dipped in the water. I got baptized before. But I ain't feel no motherfucking different when I came out that water. That shit ain't do shit. That water was weak as hell. But I over time, you know, just shedding your old self, you know, letting go of things, or, you know, closing old doors, not letting them be reopened, and focusing yourself on the same energy, not surrounding yourself with the same people, you know, yeah, things like that. But this sun, if you don't surrender to it right now, because the sun in you, your solar plexus is literally lighting up, sparking right now. And every one of these waves or CMEs that's coming, and these waves is hitting your body, you can feel it. Y'all probably be like, I'm hot as hell, or I feel discombobulated, or, you know, dizzy, or whatever. It's pairing with you. And it's going based off of your frequency. So if you're in a negative space, whew, I feel bad for you. If you're in a positive space, it's going to come tenfold. You're going to start feeling euphoric feelings out of nowhere. You're going to start feeling real good. You're going to be energetic. You're going to feel like you can take on the world. Like, I promise you. It's been happening to me. I've been able to do shit that I ain't never been able to do before lately. I on my God, on the eternal God that's in me, on the higher self, on Mount Cuff, the kingdom within me. I promise you, it's been happening. And there's these crafts in the sky. They finally came here, because y'all know that the rumors of wars and nations violence against nations is ramping up. These people, they're not gonna fight hand-to-hand combat. So everybody has to have a nuclear weapon at this point. But what makes it bad is somebody eventually use that. America probably like the only nation that actually used a nuclear weapon on somebody before. That's why they really don't want nobody else to have it, because they don't want nobody to ever be able to do to them what they did to others. But it's a reverse going on right now. It's sad to say. And anybody that's one-sided and think like, oh, this country shouldn't have this, you can't. That's just like saying, oh, we can have guns and you can't have guns. So it's not equally yoked. Every man should have a gun. I don't give a fuck if you're a felon or whatever, you know. Yeah, intentions, but intentions and energy, what you put out, you know, you're gonna wipe yourself up. The law is inside of you. The law is governing you. It's your right from wrong. You know when something ain't right. What you think they used to do in the Wild Wild West? You be like, all right, motherfucker, you draw, you touch that gun. We both got a gun, but you touch your gun, you up that bitch, I'm blowing your shit off. You know, that's how it go. That's the law. You don't touch your gun, we can sit here argue all day, we can fight, we ain't never gonna grab this gun, you know? But we equally yoked if we got to. You pull your shit, I'm pulling my shit. You act like you won't pull your shit. As soon as they come out the holster, then now I take that as a threat. Bang! Dead. You know? Or first come, first serve. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. However you want to look at it. That's the real law. But that's like so telling another country like you can't have this nuclear weapon, but we have nuclear weapons. So basically meaning like we'll never ever want you to be in a position where so you can defend yourself, justify, you know, no, defend yourself, or if we do some shady shit to you, you could be justified and you could be equally yoked, you know. That's too much of a threat. So it's like we don't want nobody to ever be able to do to us what we have done to others. But remember I told you, this is a cycle of death and rebirth. So everything one did to another at a specific time in history. That's what I mean, like this double moon, double sun. It's a mirror. So energy from before, under a Pacific alignment, it started a new cycle. So whatever we was doing, or whether we was transcending, learning, you know, shifting, that was our period. Whereas though, boom. So now it shift back. So everything we did in that period mirrors what's happening to us now. So if we was causing chaos, hell on earth, you know, and we didn't change, or, you know, we still in there, most of us, we just die. And tell you this in these other books. It says, the ones that don't die from the famines, they'll die from the sword. Ones that don't die from the sword, they'll die from, you know, the natural disasters, you know, fires, wildfires, hurricanes, tornadoes. It tells you that in Apocalypse of Abraham when it talks about the 10 plagues. And it tells you in the beginning of the book, this is for the retribution of Abraham's descendants in the last days, because so much fucked up shit was done to him. He was able to see the future then, what was going to happen to him, and he got mad. He told God, like, well, why you can't stop this? He said, it just got to happen, you know? He knew that the true Israelites or Aboriginals, indigenous people was going to do that. So it's like, we did that. We had a curse on us. Another was given dominion. So now, it's like, it's the reverse. They tell you, like, you can't fight the people, you know, that oppressed you or did these things or psychologically put you in mental bondage, chains, whatever, with physical weapons. It's never going to happen. Never. They're masters of war. But what I tell you right now is there's spirits in nature, you know. You was always able to fight with nature spirits and, you know, everybody, you know. Everybody that's in these categories woken. And I am not saying just because of the color of skin, and because there's other people, you know, if y'all vibrating on the same frequency, that's what really matters, you know. You can't, the key is to not see color, you know. But now that it is color, you know, it's like it's easier to able to identify, because there's going to be a lot of dark-skinned, melanated people. They're not going to be saved from this neither, because they're not vibing on the same frequency. And there's going to be a lot of people from the other side that's going to be saved and bust too, because they know, they align with this nature. They know, they understand how nature works. All these people that are thinking in this religion, y'all looking at it all wrong, you know? Yes. You take another look at this Bible and deeper metaphors of what's really happening, you know? Whoa, man, what else I gotta say? I'm getting so many spiritual downloads right now. That's why I gotta sit and ground in this dirt and under this tree. But the sun is literally right there. So the sun is beaming on me through the trees, so it's giving me enough light. Tree, I'm literally taking this energy, because I told you my head was throbbing. That's why I automatically knew, come sit under the tree. So that's what I did. And people don't even know, like, you get sick or you don't feel good. Like a dog, if they don't feel good, this is the only time you'll see a dog eating grass or some green lettuce, or a cat. You'll see them, they'll go eat the grass, and that's when their digestive system. Your body is the same way. It's like you can know what to do. It might be weird to other people because it's not the norm, but fuck them. Most people are going to be destroyed from lack of knowledge, and they're not going to get it. Everybody ain't going to get it. It's not designed for everybody to get it, you know? But I'm telling you, like, if you got close friends, family, y'all really love them, you can't make nobody vibe on a certain frequency. Yeah, people, family, my family, half of them, they not going to make it, you know? I'm saying some of them, man, I think some of them are waking up now. But if you notice, you'll see people, they're declining right now. People going to jail. People are just randomly dying. People are getting real ill and sick. People are having strokes and other malfunctions with their body that they didn't have now, because it's a new cycle. It's a new cycle. So everything you did in the last cycle is reflecting back in this cycle now. Retribution has to be done. Everybody has to pay. I gave so much good out and I never got it back, but guess what? I'm starting to get it now. I'm getting it now. I'm not trying to make fun of everybody, because everybody, y'all in control of your own judgment and your own salvation. You know, you get what you dish. You hit it right, you won't miss. I'm telling you, it's not a game. Like, they're here, the chariots. Some people call it the motherships. Which I think New Jerusalem is. It's a mothership. It's coming out the sky. It's made of gold, crystals, pearls on each entrance. It's literally a specific measurement. It's either coming out what you think is outer space is actually inner space. So it's going to come from under, or it's going to come from above. But the earth is on its rotation above and below is the same thing. So the way the earth rotates, if you think it's something that's coming from below, it actually came from above. And if you think it's coming from above, it came from below. So, yo, I'm getting all the ancient knowledge back. It's like, and I don't even got to read about it no more. It's like, I did read books at first. All the bees is coming around me. And when you see them come around you like that, I mean, they tune with your frequency too. That's another thing. Bees will heal you as well. Look up Secrets of Beekeepers and what they did. I'm going to just cut this video short, but I think I said enough. You know, what's real you can feel, what's fake you can't relate. Whoever gets it, gets it. If you don't, you don't. You don't. Surrender. Surrender. Out.